Every single year, we hear these slavery stories come out and these inappropriate things that happen in school. If teachers are really good at their game, they would know how to verbalize and teach children about slave history, opposed to doing abusive things in class to these students. That being said, this is a story that came out on NBC News. Virginia principal apologized after students told to act as slaves for Black History Month. Children don't need to act like slaves in a classroom. There is absolutely no purpose in that. And it's not a teaching lesson. It is somebody getting their rocks off, degrading a bunch of Black students. It's nothing more than that. This came out February 22nd, 2019. The principal of an elementary school in the Virginia suburbs of Washington has apologized. We know these lame ass apologies once again, ladies and gentlemen, for a gym class exercise in which pupils were told to act as runaway slaves for Black History Month. Wow. What does slavery have to do with gym class, y'all? What does slavery have to do with gym class? We all know what gym class is, right? What does that have to do with why is a gym teacher teaching about slavery? Isn't that what history is for? History teachers are for? I didn't know gym class also gives you history. The lesson was culturally insensitive to our students and families. I extend my sincerest apology to our students and school community. David Stewart, principal of Madison Trust Elementary School in Auburn, Virginia, said in a letter to parents dated February 12th and obtained by NBC Washington. The incident is especially sensitive for Virginia, whose Governor Ralph Northam has apologized after it was revealed that a racist photo appeared on his page in his 1984 medical school yearbook, which featured men in blackface and Ku Klux Klan robes. Northam has refused bipartisanship. Everybody's been calling for his resignation, and he's just not doing it. So the Loudoun Times Mirror newspaper, which first reported the Madison Trust exercise on Thursday, said pupils in 3rd through 5th grade physical education classes were given a game to play in which groups tackled an obstacle course meant to represent the Underground Railroad. Okay, this is just a racist person, y'all. And this teacher needs to be fired and license removed. The network of secret routes that slaves used to escape to free states and Canada during the 19th century. At a school board meeting last week, Michelle Thomas, president of the Loudoun County chapter of the NAACP, told the board that she learned of the exercise last month in a letter that said pupils were given the choice of being a slave, a sharecropper, or a landowner. Again, how is that appropriate for gym class? But slavery was not a joke. She said, you didn't get to choose. That's right. We didn't get to stand out on a plantation and said, I think I'll be a landowner today. Thomas said children don't need to relive slavery. Sure don't. I've done enough. We've done enough. Yes, we have. And we've paid enough. Exactly. Okay, America, let me just put this message for you. You can fantasize about slavery and wanting slaves and wishing you had a slave. We ain't going back to that shit. You can keep fantasizing and getting your masturbation on about it all you want. We are never going back to it, period. See, they want to go into these schools and live out their fantasies on these children. Thomas said children don't need to relive slavery. We've done enough. We've paid enough. She reiterated, you had kids playing runaway slaves, telling the school board, you need to run away. Exactly. The only thing that needs to run away is that damn teacher that came up with this crap. Linda Deans, a retired educator, told the board that having a Black male student crawling around on the floor in the dark as he reenacted a lesson about a runaway slave is an offensive educational strategy. Corrective action is required now, not next school year, Dean said. That's right, you do something now. Stewart, the principal, said in his letter to parents that this incident has revealed a need for us to further explore how we can ensure this will never happen again. Stop hiring a bunch of racist teachers. Hire teachers that reflect the community. How about that as a start? He said the material taught in the exercise would be presented in a different way to ensure that all the students have a full understanding of the material within an appropriate and respectful context. He also said he would appoint an equity, culturally responsive team, um, details of which he didn't provide. Thomas told NBC Washington on Thursday that she was satisfied with the progress that we're making. You know what? I'm not. Putting together a team and just like training, you can't train this out of people. You know, being that teachers are around students for such a long period of time during the school year, I think you need to reevaluate these teachers on a yearly basis to see where their heads are. I'm serious. Whenever you're doing the kind of job that's going to affect a child directly on a regular basis, you need to constantly check these teachers out. You should be doing random drug testing. You should be evaluating how they are around students that look different from them. Do they treat them differently? Because I know they do. I went through the school system. I saw them treat students one way and other students another way. I saw it. So you can't come to me and tell me those things don't happen. I know they do. I lived it. I experienced it. I saw it. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. This is another travesty and a reason why separation is a must, especially when it comes down to our children. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. And why are you hiding the teacher, NBC? That name needs to be put out there. They don't deserve any protection for what they did to these students in gym class. Reveal their name. Peace, family.